Get in deep trouble. One more set, he should be at... Yeah.
There's the stun. That should be the round. Ooh. Oh, lets him live.
Just like a cat playing with the prey before he delivers the final blow.
Yep.
That's the way, that's the textbook Evo Ryu. You want to batter them, leave them off for one more set, and then you can dizzy them, and then you can finish them off. It should take about three to four sets, complete hits to KO the person.
And he's definitely very aware of how close he is to getting that dizzy, and he's hunting for it. And of course, when you dizzy someone in the game, it counts as part of the same combo, right?
Right.
So you want to lead into a dizzy with as few hits as possible so that the follow-up combo is very punishing.
Absolutely.
And he's definitely looking for that kind of stuff.
Now you can see the sort of Tekken one-frame heritage in that, because those Evo Ryu combos, he was hitting them pretty cleanly, but those are, several of them are one frame.
Yeah.
So you can see how that transferred over from game to game.
Looks like next up on the stream, we're going to have Bucktooth and...
Oh, I have not heard that name in a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, actually.
Evo is one of those great tournaments where there's a resurrection of old school stars.
Everyone just shows up.
Yes. And his opponent is...
I cannot see from here. We will find out in just a moment. Bucktooth, you guys have probably heard of him before. He was one of the best CVS2 players.
Yes, a legend.
And he was legendary because he was playing N-Groove and playing characters that other people really were not taking to that level. He was playing Morgan and Hibiki. He's also done a lot of guide work. He's written some of the best guides. He was working on the Marvel 3 guide. Remember that one was pretty epic. A lot of great information in there. Bucktooth is just, he's a classically smart player. This guy is one of the best at breaking down a game and digging in and really figuring it out. So Bucktooth's going to be playing Ibuki on the two-player side against Lucan with Ryu on the first-player side. Ibuki is really a Bucktooth type of character. Bucktooth was a Forte player in Vanilla.
Oh, I see. He likes the Vortex.
Yes, that's exactly right. And it's the same way in CVS too. He had Morgan Vortex going. We just didn't call it a Vortex back then.
Okay, here's the setup. Nice escape with the command dash. I think he could have followed up with Ultra there, but didn't go. Oh, that's going to hurt. He could have went for the jab uppercut into the raw Ultra. So hopefully he can get a stronger punish off Ibuki's EX up kicks if he blocks it next time. Oh, whips that. That could be it if he finishes his Ultra. No, but he doesn't get the super high jump cancel Ultra.
Oh, what a way to throw it away.
Light kick up kicks would have done the chip damage. EX up kicks doesn't really have good chip damage. That was a mental mistake on Bucktooth's part. And there it is.
He just wanted to make sure he could do it.
As if to test his buttons.
I love that. Bucktooth has great spacing on that slide kick. Make sure he's not punishable.
That slide kick is very, very punishable if you do it too closely. But at the tip, it can actually link into a 3-frame jab. So
exactly.
Ibuki really wants to maintain a distance where that slide will hit at the tip and also slide under Ryu's fireballs. Good break. Lucan seems to be content in sticking in the corner and chucking plasma. It was working out in his favor, but now he's going to get loops. Oh, nice block.
Good block.
Back in the corner again, but he's been very comfortable here.
Ibuki is causing chip damage with this pressure, so Lucan can't wait forever. And now he is walking himself out of the corner. But it might be too late at this point. We'll see what he can make happen.
Ooh, could have swept that. Ooh, wow, nice jumping medium kick. Now Ibuki, I would say, has the advantage in this stage. She blends in perfectly with the background.
Yes, I'm colorblind, so
that is what
I'm acutely aware.
Ninjas do. Lucan a little too predictable with his setups. And Bucktooth is content doing the command dash to get out of those vortex. Ooh, OS failed. Back into the corner again. Goes to the air reset. Wow, yes, nice hit confirmed by Lucan. Oh, a little too far, but doesn't go for the full punish. Could have got an Ultra there. I think he was startled as well that it hit.
Lucan seems pretty aware of how to deal with Ibuki's vortex. He probably trains with one back home, wherever that is.
Now, I would like to see Bucktooth abuse that hop kick a little more. Wow, nice safe jump. There you go. Yeah, that's the damaging one. And takes that for the win.
What can Lucan do to overcome being pushed into the corner in this matchup?
It's really come down to the wire, but I would like to see him come out of the corner more and exert his game plan. Really, he's content on waiting for Ibuki to come to her, but he hasn't exerted his own game plan.
It looks like he's trying to do that now.
There we go. This is what we need to see from him. Nice frame traps, but doesn't get Bucktooth to bite.
Yeah, he's showing a lot less respect for Bucktooth this round.
He's going to get a knockdown. Can he block this kunai? Yes, he does. Got in trouble. Wow, that was a very gutsy move.
Lucan is really not falling victim to any of these knockdown shenanigans.
And that's the way you have to survive against Ibuki.
Yeah.
After you get knocked down, pray, pick a side, and guard the kunai. Wow, that probably wasn't an OS, but still hit Bucktooth. Okay, he's in the corner now. Nice.
Very nice.
After blocking the EX fireball, I believe Ryu is not at that great of a disadvantage, so he just stuck another low-medium kick in there. And I'm sure Lucan Bucktooth pressed the button.
Lucan seems pretty fond of a very, very point-blank EX fireball as well. I wonder if Bucktooth will be able to scout that.
Wow, okay, so this is the first time that Lucan has antied it. Wow, okay, that's a really good reversal. That's 3 frames. Now Bucktooth is just jumping in and finding a way in, but he's eating 3 consecutive heavy uppercuts, and that's 160 damage each. You don't want to do that, especially with Ibuki, who only has 900 health.
Well, Lucan was not uppercutting a lot of those jump-ins earlier,
yes, it was
and then
good
he
to
just started.
Nice focus backdash to get out.
Nice. Lucan definitely has experience in this matchup. It shows. It's very, very clear.
Ooh, takes 2 kunai to the face, 100 damage. Bucktooth doing a really good job of pushing himself out of the corner. That's the only way that Ryu can probably win at this point, to get a ultra in the corner.
Perfectly
nice slide into
spaced.
there, yep.
Very,
now if
very
that was
good.
blocked, that would have been uppercutted. I think Ibuki should just stick next to this middle line and blend in, just like that. Bucktooth using a sort of, twice he's opened with that light kick, up kicks for some reason, sort of like a greeting. Nice, that's a reversal. Wow, Bucktooth's pussies are on point. I think he's having some flashbacks of his glory days in CVS too. Nice combo.
Very nice.
Pushes Ibuki into the corner. She's pretty dangerous. She needs 3 meters to get a get off me move.
It is not looking good for Bucktooth right now. That is going to be the round.
As long as he doesn't get greedy with it, yep, goes for the solar plexus for the KO.
Lucan ties it up. It is now 1-1. We'll see what Bucktooth does.
Does he have a pocket character?
I don't know.
I think he's hovering over the rematch button. Oh, he goes straight with it.
Gonna stick to his guns. I haven't seen him play anyone but Ibuki since Super.
Now Lucan has sort of grasped the correct spacing for Ryu.
Yeah.
He's standing outside of that slide range and sweeping any errant slides that Bucktooth does.
And more importantly, he's really challenging Bucktooth by walking into that space and sticking out moves, particularly the low forward.
That's really good that you mentioned that, because often footsies isn't about pressing a button, but going into the correct spacing.
Yeah.
And walking into a danger zone on purpose.
The moves you do in these games are often about sending a message more than anything. Messaging the other player, hey, I'm willing to do this, so you better watch out. And that can change the entire tide of a match.
Lucan is really on point with these 1-frame links.
Yeah, he's looking really good right now.
I'm expecting that Bucktooth is looking for an errant fireball, and he wants to blow right through that with the Ultra Combo 2, just like that. But, wow, he's really testing his reactions.
Yeah.
I don't think he should do another one. Oh, another. I think he's praying for another fireball. I don't think Lucan is going to do it. Wow, and I just cursed him, as commentators often do.
Well done, Z.
And now he eats about 50 kunai in the chest for my... Oh, he's still alive, though. I think he's going to trip with the EX. And again, he's going to do it again. Wow, I wonder what he's waiting for. He had the EX meter to burn, and he should have thrown a second set of EX kunai.
You know what I really like about Lucan's play in that match? He was changing his tactics a lot, and it was very unpredictable. He would do the mid-screen fireball thing, then he'd back off, and then he'd kind of walk in and do low forward. And it was a mix of those 3 things, but never in a horrible repetition where he became readable.
He's really been shown he can play an offensive and a defensive Ryu at the same time.
Yeah.
Wow, just uppercuts, 160 damage. That really hurts Ibuki. He has not dropped that combo once. Good variation, does a carry throw after 2 shorts.
Oh, Bucktooth on the last ropes
with the uppercut. Oh, huh.
And there's the handshake. Lucan takes it. That was a really impressive play from Lucan. He really knew the matchup, and he brought it back in both of the last 2 matches. Really exerted his knowledge over Ibuki.
I wonder if these new school players, which I'm assuming Lucan is, know that they've, you know, just slain their elders that have been successful in past Evos.
Maybe. You know, he was, if we look back at the first match, I bet he was showing symptoms of nerves, and he kind of forced them away afterwards.
Street Fighter 4 is really about, in a lot of ways, a changing of the generations.
Yeah.
And sort of passing the torch to the new crowd. And I think at least who would be the leader of that? I can name PR Balrog that has come out of nowhere in the past few years, and he's really an example of that.
For sure.
So fighting games, just like with language, if you don't use it, you know, you get a family, you get a job. If you don't practice it, the rust really does show.
Right.
And you really can't rest on your laurels of past performances.
Yeah, you really do. You've seen this new generation of online players as well, who are really like learning the right things in matches online and taking that knowledge into the offline environment, which plays pretty differently, and being really successful.
The naysayers said that offline play would not translate into offline success, and you know, I think Wolfcrone is a testament that
he's the poster child for that, for sure.
That is not the truth.
But it does take a really careful eye for anyone who's, you know, lacking local competition, who's trying to get better by playing online. There are certain lessons you can take away from online matches that are valuable, but there are some kind of junk information mixed in as well. Think online tactics, we call them.
Yes.
Things that aren't so effective offline.
Now this is Mad Catz DMG iPeru versus
my favorite
Dragon Fist.
Forte, yes.
Oh, wonder what happened with that focus.
iPeru is my favorite Forte player. And Dragon Fist, he's new to me, but I love Guy, so.
Wow,
Whoa.
air grab, the air grab from Guy.
Relentless.
Wow, there goes a stun. He's gonna loop them, only needs one. That's the best for the meter gain to get the heavy kick and the guacamole throw.
And just like we were talking about with Mr. Naps, he expected the dizzy, so he wanted to make sure he led into the dizzy with just one hit. That way he could score maximum damage afterwards.
There really is, you know, math being calculated in the minds of these players to calculate what is the optimum combo and how to cut it short, and then deliver that final blow to get a good easy pop off of it.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
But James Chen is back. Oh, one thing. All right. No, never mind. Never mind.
Goes for the nice super finish.
Forte is another one of those characters that's really different than the rest of the cast. And if you don't have experience fighting this character, it's a really uphill battle for you.
And he's been restored to his former self. He's okay. He was his strongest iteration was in Super version, but now in Evo 2012, he's still a very viable character. He is showing a lot of focus. I wonder what he's trying to look for here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. He might just be trying to shake Dragon Fist.
Oh, there was a mistake, but only pays for it with a $120 damage throw. Wow.
Yeah.
That is one of the best moves that a Forte player can do, is the EX run and sort of scare your opponent into freezing up, and you expect, you know, he's going to come for a slash, he's going to go with overhead kick, and then you just pause right in front of him and throw him.
Ooh, that was really low.
That just told me that iPeru knows his matchup. If you know a move that can make the elbow whiff, then you've already got this guy matchup down. And it's pretty difficult for him to get in after that. Wow! I think that was a guess, but he takes the round with the EX spinning kick. That's 200 damage.
All right, I'm going to tag James Chen back in. It was great talking with you.
Yes, sir.
Going on, Z. Who we got here? Oh, iPeru.
iPeru versus Dragon Fist.
Of course.
Dancing around the screen. There's the head throw.
Yep. Oh, wow. Wake up EX
that is
air
the
command throw. That was such a
Tiger
smart
E
way.
version where you grab him in the first few frames.
So smart.
You must have read that, and that's a really good punish. Wow, good footsies.
But you know what? Oh, no, that's not going to.
Ah, should have went for a more damaging punish.
He should have held on to that focus just a little bit longer, but doesn't
Guy's
matter.
recovery. I think he's hitting his joystick. He knows that as well. He should have went for the full punish, but gets the victory nonetheless. So starter press. Makes the up kick swift.
Peru right now just doing his signature thing, just trying to stay in there and be as annoying as possible. That's the way Fuerte's playing. Here we go, run stop
If you
fierce.
play this character illogically, you're playing him the right way. You want to throw SF4 theory out the door, because that's what Severin is used to. Oh, is he going to grab him? He can jump out of this.
Oh, he got him
He must
though.
have pressed something. That is not a zero frame throw. So he caught Iperu, got that Bushido temple music playing in the background.
Yep, so he's even the life. Nice bait on that focus.
He can come back with this. This is a really good momentum shift. But now he has no meter, and Forte is going crazy. Is he going to do the instant air grab again?
Two more mix-ups.
There
Yeah,
it
he
is,
did,
yeah.
and he baited it that time. Smart stuff from Renzo. Renzo just going after him. Oh, that was a combo opportunity.
Mashes on throw. He had the frame disadvantage, but still goes for it. Nice.
Got away with that back
He's running
dash.
away.
Just started press.
Wow.
Ooh, just a little too far. Just a
Mistimed that elbow
little
and
too
flew
far.
over Forte.
Oh, very unfortunate.
Ah, who is this? Cute as a button has ascended the stage.
Is he old enough to be here in
I
Vegas?
know. What time is it? Is there a curfew here?
I think we got
Oh my
this match
goodness.
early enough. Oh, really?
Is that Mago about to pick on...
Wow.
Is that a design carved into Noah's head? It seems like he shaved... He went to the barber shop.
Oh, yeah. It looks like there's something there.
The barber shop. Let's see if Mago, the 2D god, is a generous god, is a forgiving god to children. Let the children come unto me, he said. Or will he be a ruthless god of war, and no man, woman, or child should be spared from his wrath?
I mean, Mago spent a lot of time here in the U.S. just recently. After CEO, he lost his passport. Might have been one of the best mistakes he has made in a while, because he has been enjoying his time here in the United States.
He said that
very
himself,
much.
too. He's glad that he lost his passport. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He got picked up from the gracious winner. Justin Wong extended his doors and his generosity. I mean, how... He's like a saint. Justin Wong will win CEO, and then he will let the 9th place, or I don't know what Mago finished, live in his house until he gets his passport issue sorted out. I mean, you cannot hate him. It's like Mother Teresa of the FGC.
I mean, technically speaking, if you think about it, there is potential that maybe it was like some sort of deal, like, you lost to me, now you must come do manual labor in my home.
Exactly. Washing dishes. I asked Mago, I said, hey, Mago, if I lost my passport in Japan, would someone show me the hospitality that Jay Wong has shown you?
Right.
He's like, you have to be good.
You know, I think Kim Ohio 1234 said the same thing. He's like, if somebody else was actually stranded in Japan, would he have been shown the same hospitality? So
that would be an interesting experiment. So if Kim, you could just cut up your passport and see what happens. But I think it does help. You can see, you know, when the top players do come down from out of overseas, they are treated with a lot more hospitality than, you know, some random Joe. Fair or not, this is just the way it is. The crowd is, of course, on Noah's side.
they want the little kid to win. They want the little kid to win.
But he's going to be taught a lesson called Jab Rekka. I guess he's on his summer vacation right now. Noah is. Man, what a wonderful way to spend your summer vacation.
Coming to Las Vegas.
Coming to Las Vegas, playing against the world's best, having the crowd back you up. And this type of bullying leaves no bruises.
There it is. Super doesn't do much damage. Going to be enough. And Mago's smiling like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it into some little kid here.
It's so tough to play against Noah. It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, because it's one of those weird things, because you really honestly not sure what to expect out of him,
Right.
you know? You don't want to underestimate him, but at the same time, you know, it's so hard to believe that he can he can play at such a high
Wow,
level.
yeah, he's displaying a sense of footsies I most certainly did not have at the age of 9.
These footsies are better than mine, I'll say that much.
See, I was playing footsies with girls when I was 9. And he's playing footsies with Mago. Oh, that's it. Wow, he's...
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow, people booing Mago now.
Mago, I don't know how he's going to leave the U.S. if he is indicted for child abuse.
He's trying to block his ears.
The Triton headsets need to have double padding on them. I would imagine that it affects your psyche, but he's having fun with it, and I believe so is Noah. I mean, I would rather be bullied in the Street Fighter world than, you know, at school in real life.
You see that little girl right there? She can barely watch the little kid getting beat up, you know? It's like, let's go, classmate.
Children.
Go, classmate.
Gets out of the corner. Baits out the jab record, but doesn't go for a punish. He could have kicked him. Wow, that was a nice, I believe that hit in the back. Mago moves second on that, frame disadvantage, but goes to the invincible uppercut.
Nice. Getting out of that corner there. Oh, he just got frame trapped right there. And you got to be expecting that.
Mago really getting a taste of America right now. Cupping his ear, and he wants to hear the crowd heckle him. He's okay playing the heel role. And this is a man, mind you, that played Sagat in Vanilla, so he's very used to this type of criticism. He's no stranger to it. I'm half expecting little children in the background to jump in and help out their buddy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like what King of Fighters in '98, you know,
Yeah,
they would jump out and like attack. Oh.
Yes!
Now, Noah made a big splash last year here at Evo when he was doing well in Marvel. Most people didn't know at the time that he also played Street Fighter. Like you said, very good poking with those footsies right there, keeping Mago out. Playing very well in the corner. Oh, here we go. Mago's gotten in.
So Fei Long gets a free low light kick after anything on a knockdown. The EX cycle pressure is not fast enough to hit it. Oh, but he makes the flame kick whip. Does he get a setup here? It was too obvious, and Mago dashes underneath. Ooh, good exchange. Slides right underneath that, wow. Breaks the focus. Oh, he could slide a little too slow though. He did the right thing. He made the right decision. He really needs to pick up. Oh, no. Welcome to America, Mago. America yokoso.
Mago's probably saying to himself, hey, you know what? In Asia, I don't know if we have as strict child labor laws or anything like that. We don't, you know.
What a scoundrel. Taking Jaewong up on the offer and then bullying.
I like everyone giving Noah
familiar with that he probably used growing up in Korea. Checking his Twitter. Very popular program in Korea. Internet penetration is actually the highest, I believe, in Korea.
Really?
Yeah, and the speeds are the fastest in the world. I think Japan is a sort of distant second.
I mean, in Asia, you guys have the best internet out there because you can play. I mean, GamerBee plays with Japan all the time, right? So they are definitely high-quality internet out there.
World War Mad Catz infiltration.
There we go. Infiltration, of course. He's got a lot of characters under his belt. He's got Gouken, he's got Hakan, but he's going to stick with his main. Yep, he's going to stick with his main character right now.
I think a lot of people forget of how good this guy is because he's not as flamboyant as his counterpart in Kungo. When Kungo wins, he'll let you know that he wins. He'll take off his belt. But Infiltration is a very low-key and equally skilled player, so people should take note of him. He was third, I believe, in one of the Evos for Street Fighter.
All right, he's got Throwing
Wow,
his opponent in the
nice.
corner.
That's a fake fireball to make them block, and when they do, you just throw them. Beautiful. Oh, and Aaron focus. Tries to catch the backdash, but Chun-Li's backdash is too good. But it was the right read. Nice.
Got him with the cross up there. And into the vortex. Oh wow, just
in
goes for a
really
jump.
big trouble when she has no meter to use the EX spinning bird to get him off.
Chun-Li, I mean, that's one of her biggest weaknesses, a very bad defense. Once she's under the extreme pressure. Good blocking there, but still a chance. He's got that ultra. Oh, we probably could have ultra there.
I think a dash ultra would have taken it.
Yeah. And instead,
one more
zero
anything
life.
is going to take it. Throws a desperation fireball out. Didn't have the charge once he released that. And should have jumped there instead of blocking. Gets chipped out.
And you know what? I mean, Infiltration, playing a very patient game. He's taking his time. He's not putting himself into any position that will just get him killed. So I actually like seeing the way that he's playing right now.
I wonder how Infiltration got his name. He probably flipped open and the Oxford Dictionary, blindfolded.
Just pick the name.
Put a finger down, and his finger landed on Infiltration. I mean, I can't tell who was a more menacing nickname, Infiltration or Dominion.
Well, you know, I mean, it could be just, you know, he gets into your mind. You know, he infiltrates your mind. He takes control of you.
Inception-tration.
Exactly.
As it were. But then his good friend and teammate has a very
friendly name. AKA Laugh. Yep.
So really a tale of two cities. Seoul and Busan.
Soul Spark.
Now, Bon has switched to Rose. Let's see if this character switch works out for him. He's not absorbing anything, and he really should be building meter with Rose. All those fireballs are free meter gain for Rose at that distance. But he's just blocking them. I don't like that. And while he's doing that, Infiltration is building up his meter by doing empty flip. The Hyaki jumps. Oh, that's gonna... Nice. Spends the meter and makes sure that Rose is dead. Didn't need to, but just wanted to make sure. You never want to give any person a chance to make a comeback. Infiltration content on building using all his meter. The EX version is a little more powerful than the regular. Now, Infiltration is maintaining a distance where Rose is slide. Wow, that's a really meaty one, but misses.
Yeah, but didn't get the link afterwards. Missed the combo. Oh wow, using that dive kick option and the demon flip to delay so he won't land on that fireball.
Yeah, Infiltration's spacing is perfect right here. He's not going to let Rose slide in.
But see, this is what I mean. Like, he's not winning, he's not really losing, and he's up. He could try to rush down his opponent and get him, you know, because, you know, you might perceive his opponent to be mentally weak, but he's just staying back. He's playing such a slow, careful game right now.
That was a questionable use of the Ultra Combo 2 by Bon. He used it so far away, and Infiltration just blew up those two orbs by throwing fireballs there. Gonna get the sweep. Rose is one of those characters where the sweep does connect after the Tatsu.
That's so key to his vortex, because it's a hard knockdown. Oh, he's gonna try chip, but didn't get it.
Should have used the EX, that would have taken it. Gets a second Ultra in one round. Let's see if he can capitalize on it. And eats a low medium kick for his shovels. There is startup time on that, those orbs, so the opponent moves first.
So Chris has been defeated by Infiltration. Infiltration moves on in the bracket. Like I said, Chris Bon, FNEX Bon, been a player for a very long time. He was around back in Evo 2002 and such. So, and I was talking to him a little bit earlier. You know, he's been trying to get back into the scene in some capacity or another. So. Yeah, it's definitely cool to see how, with the scene growing so big, not only are we getting a lot of new players in, we're actually bringing back a lot of old
people
school
are coming
players.
back.
Yeah.
They went to AA and they swore they'd never touch another bottle, another joystick. My name is Bon and I've been clean for 10 years.
And you know what?
Hi, Bon, and now you see that he's slipped.
I have just said to myself, you know what? I have accepted my addiction. I have accepted my habit. I have stayed here this whole entire time. So yeah, looks like we have Gustavo, 801 Strider coming up there on the right side. Definitely a very, very potent player from the Utah scene.
And his opponent is giving Spooky some directions. I wonder what secret code he passed on. Turn off the stream, I'm about to get, you know, destroyed. I want to do that as well. Unfortunately, we cannot, and the show must go on.
You know, and just so the people at home, I don't think they know, but everybody at every station right now has headphones. So we've been able to play with headphones at every station. It's been really cool. Shout outs to Mad Cats for providing those.
I don't think that this was mentioned prior to Evo, but every station is fitted with it. And I think it does change the game for a lot of people. They can now hear the sound. There's no excuses for not being able to hear. So you get both. You get the heckling in the back, but the players can also be in their zone and concentrate and have the game sound available to them. This is Vogel versus 801 Strider. Strider with the different area codes from Ludicrous. Not sure why he would reveal his address to people. Now this is Abel versus Sagat. This should be a pretty even matchup for the two characters. But I've seen 801 Strider quite a lot, so he definitely is tournament seasoned. I'm not sure the same is with Vogel. But let's see if his secret pact with Spooky works out in his favor. And it's not looking too good. He just gets a step kick. Wow, just uppercuts with no meter.
Just do it. Hey, it's Magus on the mic. Z, how you doing, man?
You are so pro. When I saw your name on like 5 shifts, I was like, this is going to be a good Evo.
Oh, right on, man. Thanks. It's cool to have you here too, man. I always watch you guys, so it's cool to see you and meet you in person. But 801 Strider is up. This guy's made waves. He plays Makoto as well, so I think he just prefers Abel in this matchup.
I think both characters do have a good match. Wow, is that hidden corner? Yes, it does. Sagat is a big character.
Sagat, yeah. Not a lot of other characters you could do reverse. Yeah, Makoto does fine too. I think the roll just makes the match a lot easier, so. Roll
Sagat.
and step kick.
Oh, just gets greedy with that. He could have uppercutted that.
Yeah, he could have. Always got to mash in this game, man. You gotta cover all your grounds.
Instead, the Sagat with the swim pants, the speedos. David Thorpe? Phelps? Is that Phelps?
Phelps,
Michael
yeah.
Phelps?
That's all right. Close enough. Didn't roll through that one. There you go. And look at that. Full screen. And he caught him trying to throw another fireball, which made him
really great for the
standing
reset.
fierce.
I think one more hit is going to dizzy him after this. Wow, goes to the option select, but something went awry there.
Right.
I think he was trying to bait that out and press the button too soon.
Well, a lot of those like 3-frame setups you have don't work versus Sagat because it's a 5-frame up.
I see. The delay actually works out in his favor.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a beautiful set play. The anti-air low medium kick canceled at the roll, and then you just grab him on the other end.
And he's just going to finish it up. Okay. Right. Yeah, 801 Strider is, I mean, he definitely came here, to get top 8 to win the whole thing. So he's going to be disappointed if he does not win his group. But I didn't get a clear look at everybody in this group, but I'm assuming there's about like 15 other killers, so.
I've always wondered when one side, like the first player side, starts to have a streak, if there's something going on there. I always see these big streaks at tournaments.
We had a 13-1
right?
Earlier today, yeah.
So. Do you know which side it was on?
It was on the same side. Yeah.
Now, I'm not a superstitious man, but if I had to pick a side and I'm going on the stream, I would pick the first player side.
Or if I gave some stupid rationale for it, it would be because most players, when they're just in training mode or practicing, are on the one-player side. So they tend to visualize the game as a one-player.
And the majority of these matches have been played in training mode stage.
Right, that too. So it kind of just backs up that theory. But because I know when I used to play Alpha 2 a lot, I was so good on one-player side that if I ever had to play a tournament in it, I would bite and scream to get it. Because I just would not be able to win on the second-player side.
And that's actually the situation is reversed for some other players. I think Daigo prefers the second-player side. So whenever he does button checks, he'll always let you kill him. He'll never kill you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Topanga League and anything in the God's Garden, Daigo will never do the finishing blow for button checks because he wants to maintain the second player side.
That's really strange. He's not left-handed or anything, right?
No.
Yeah,
nope.
so that's weird.
This should be it for Sagat.
Yep. You really have to be a specialized Sagat to defeat like strong Abels, I feel like. And a lot of it comes into spacing Tiger knees, and we didn't really see any of that. That's one of the key tools to beating Abel. It actually beats step kick. He can't crouch very well because he's fat, so it gives Sagat frame advantage. But we didn't see a lot of that.
Low medium punch is actually a really good move against Apple, and we didn't really see that from Bogle.
Yeah, that's another one where you could actually you could actually stuff step kicks.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and then you OS the Tiger Fireball, and you get pretty good damage. You can zone them out. Yeah. Ah, here we have Haitani all the way from Kansai, Japan.
Oh wow, this is gonna be a treat.
Yes.
And we see right behind Haitani, based swag god Jaha cooking in the back.
How did he get the 69 number on his Wizard jersey? Is there even a player with that number?
Just Jaha.
Okay.
Yep.
Haitani is wearing the, I'm not sure if the stream can see it properly, but he's wearing the Hori shirt.
Oh, so is he under the Hori banner now?
I've been told that Sako is still the sole sponsored player, but out of support for the company and also Sako, I suppose.
Yeah.
Who's also from Kansai.
Oh, okay.
The whole Kansai contingent is actually donning the shirt and using the stick exclusively.
Maybe something to come in the future. But
yeah, hopefully they can sign more people.
I would love to see Haitani on there. Haitani is an amazing Makoto player. The guy is a legend in all the games he's played. I think he was most well known for, I'm going to say Virtual Fighter, but am I wrong? Is that?
I first heard about him in Third Strike.
Third Strike. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
And he also played Haitani. I'm sorry, he played Makoto in that.
Yes, you're right.
And he actually won the Nico qualifiers for this year. So on his team, his Third Strike team is Daiko and Momochi. If you can imagine that.
That's, yeah.
I wasn't even aware that Momochi and Daigo still played Third Strike, but apparently they're all going to the team.
That's a throwback team.
Yes.
That's really cool. Daigo playing Ken, I'm assuming. I can't see him playing anybody else.
Yeah, because I think Momochi already uses Yun. I can't see any other character selection.
Yeah.
But one of those few teams that does not have a Chun-Li on it.
I wonder how, so you know like the 25th anniversary, they're going to have those Third Strike and like, I forget the other games they're running them for, but Third Strike is one of the games they're going to be running these. I'm wondering if it's open to like international competition. Where
yes, it is.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's going to be madness.
There are qualifiers for Asia, regional qualifiers in Korea, Taiwan, and Singapore.
Wow.
And Hong Kong, I believe. And the winner of that goes to the Asia finals, which is held in Taiwan. And the winner of that and the winner of the Japan final get flown to San Francisco for the World Finals.
Oh, so it's going to be in San Francisco. Awesome, my backyard.
Yes.
That is crazy. I'm not going to miss that.
And the winner is actually going to drive off. The winner of Street Fighter Cross Tekken is actually going to drive off with a car that is parked here in the middle of the Evo 4 space.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. But they're going to drive that right back to Asia continent.
Right.
Wherever they're from.
Unfortunately for the Japanese players, the steering wheel is on the left side. And
oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, they're going into it. Ugly Joe Camel.
So, Ugly Joe Camel, Haitani, what I really want to see is Haitani going to be showcasing those new found axe kicks.
Oh, the Kara with the punch, is it?
Right. You Kara, her axe kicks with jumping jab, and it allows her to do her Third Strike kind of on the way down axe
Right. And that changes the arc of her jump.
Exactly.
Wow!
Wow, those reactions.
I don't think that was an OS. Perhaps that was an OS.
That was not OS. That was just amazing. And look at that
damage. Look at that damage output. So the first player side is still on a streak.
Yeah, let's see if it can beat 13, because unlucky 13 seemed to be where it ended last time. Ooh, a standing roundhouse. That'll wake you up.
Oh, it's going to get anti-air there.
Yeah, and he's just got to get her off. Oh, yeah, that works too.
Wow, look at the tip of that.
Yep. I think in 2012 they nerfed her EX a little in the recovery, I believe.
You're talking about the Seismo?
No, her EX Hayate, sorry.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, if memory serves me.
Wow, did you see that, Fukiage? That was ridiculous. Those are reactions. Switch aside.
Oh my goodness.
Seems to be some crazy. Oh! Could have gone to an ultra there.
Haitani is looking unreal right now.
This is quite ridiculous. You can use it.
All right, so Haitani took that one quickly. We're gonna run that back. Kind of a tough match for Viper. In the sense that once Makoto starts going, she doesn't have a lot of options but to just completely guess with uppercut or backdash. And Viper's jabs are like virtually worthless, so.
Right. But
Nice
these characters
block.
both don't have 3-frame moves. Oh, I'm sorry, Makoto does have one. Wow, did you see that axe kick? That was the heavy one, so that's the more damaging 150.
It's the safer one, too.
Should not have backdash. That Haitani is really famous for his neutral jump blows up Viper when you do an air
really
and fire
does.
kick.
I feel like people forgot that somewhere along the lines, that was her like biggest weakness.
Right.
Nice little Kara dash.
Relentless. Look at that.
Oh my god, Haitani is quickly looking like one of the strongest players in this tournament.
Haitani is one of those players.
Oh,
Wow, triple
no.
dash for the show off.
The crowd is getting
There
hyped
you
for
go,
Haitani.
the fighting edge on display. Haitani, I didn't even know you could dash 3 times.
Just on that fighting edge. That was sick. I can't wait to see more of him. Is that what it is? Oh, sick. All right.
It's like CSI forensics, trying to
Watch
find out
this.
what exactly happened. Let's see if this is OS or just pure. No,
Oh, he read that.
that was a read.
He just read that. The
He's
straight reactions.
reading that hiragana. My goodness, yeah, that was not an OS by any stretch of the imagination.
That's
That
pretty
just-
amazing. Like reacting to EX Seismo is so hard.
And it's funny because, you know, Haitani sort of has the physical appearance of really like sleepy, laid-back guy, but his
Yeah.
mind is moving at incredible speeds inside. There's a motor inside him that just drives his Makoto character.
That kind of reminds me of Shiro as well. Like
Uh-huh.
Shiro looks very tired all the time, but when he
Right.
plays, he's a fighter. Shiro couldn't make it this year, I don't think. So
I have not seen him here.
yeah,
But
kind of a
there
shame.
is, in his stead, there is quite a large Japanese contingent here.
There is 50
Really?
total. Yeah, not for AE obviously, but for all the Soul Calibur, Marvel, AE, the Virtual Fighter.
Oh, Virtua Fighter most certainly lured
Yeah.
out a bunch of people. I think last year really showed, they did a good job of rebroadcasting it with NSB, Nagoya Street Battle, and that really showed the Japanese that, you know, if you can save up a lot of money, and the yen is really strong against the dollar right now.
It is, yeah.
If you can just make a little piggy bank and then break it, come Evo time, you can actualize your dream.
And it's a good investment if you want to put it in monetary terms. Also, if it doesn't really pan out, you could just do matches in hotel rooms that
Yes.
are for fun.
And recoup your costs.
Yes.
There are some players who will not be named, but they do very well off stream and,
Yes.
and during the after hours.
Absolutely.
Okay, wow, this is 2 powerhouse, John Choi versus Richard Ewan, and this is a very, very bad matchup for Ryu.
It is extremely bad. John hates this matchup. All Ryus hate this matchup. He started the match like he normally does, throwing lots of fireballs, but I think he's quickly going to learn that's not going to work because of that move.
Yeah, John is in real big trouble. Any Adon that can perform the instant air Jaguar kick pretty well is going to give you problems.
Yes.
Wow,
Ultra.
but against Ultra, he's going to come on a lead here.
Yeah, just about. Oh, nice. Beat that short.
That is one of the weaknesses of Adon. He doesn't really have a good auto-correcting uppercut unless you use EX. That takes it.
Yeah, he squeaked that one out.
John preserving the win streak on the first player side. Richard nodding, saying that he should have had that.
And even that standing roundhouse beats crouching medium kick. He is like, just made to beat Ryu's. And it's like if he wants to get lazy, he could just start doing EX Jaguar kicks instead of doing instant air Jaguar kicks.
Lazy. Oh, got greedy and hits a low heavy punch uppercut for his troubles.
Yeah, he's not respecting John right now. He's just trying to maul him. There's that
Good up
EX.
block.
Nice by Richard. He came back strong that round. A little shaky first, but found his feet. I like that alternate too.
I love this alternate.
Yeah,
Lands
that's
up the
pretty cool.
screen.
Nice block.
I think it's traditional garb from some temple wear.
I thought it would have been some like Thai, like
Muay Thai.
battle, stuff, but I don't know. I don't
It
know
looks like
enough
he's
about
wearing
that.
chainmail.
Is it? It's hard to tell. It looks like a
But Ryu is
insignia.
blowing right through that with the fireballs. I would like to see John react to those Jaguar kicks, but it is quite difficult. You either have the reactions or you don't. Nice little
React
shimmy
with-
step there.
With what exactly though? Can you,
Uppercut.
Uppercut? Yeah, that's gonna be
just
tough.
to say, you know what, I do have the reactions, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
He's in a really good position though. Does he go for the, yep, he goes, could have went for the Ultra though. Wow, is that gonna juggle? I
The
don't
two
know.
hits. Oh,
No,
it
yeah, it
misses.
was in midair, so it doesn't juggle. I think the juggle properties are a little different.
It does like 2 hits, I
Yeah,
think.
good try though.
Yeah, it was a good try. The old college try.
This is really dangerous because if Ryu throws an air fireball, he's going to eat Ultra Combo 1 for his troubles.
Yes, and that's big damage.
5-10 is one of the, wow, nice one frame link there.
Nice, he pulled that out. It ain't pretty sometimes when you have to beat a character that's, you know, really good against yours, but you just got to make it work sometimes. Also, I believe he could standing low kick the Jaguar kicks. Of course at the right angle, but it's an option. Takes that free damage.
Taking a lot of damage. Adon really has more mobility once he gets 1 bar of EX and you can react to the fireballs, but until then, you are at Ryu's mercy.
Yeah, and now he has the Ultra as well, so Adon's got to be even smarter with his fireballs.
Vertical jump also blows up Adon. When you miss a Jaguar kick,
yeah, it's big damage. It's just risky sometimes because you'll get hit out of the air and then you're in these bad mix-up situation. Wow, I love that. Walks up with confidence, mixed up time. Yeah, really hard to block. I know he tried to DP that.
Wow, just wakes up with it. He's going to get a good jump in, yep. Steal setup.
That's smart by Richard, though. He knew that he was in the negative, so he had to compensate with doing an invincible move.
John fishing with those vertical jumps. Richard really hasn't represented with any anti-airs. You see that John's really jumping in freely. This is his big combo. Flies where it's really. Oh, he picks him out with a short kick. Yeah, this should be over.
He fell for it. Right, good job by John, man. But yeah, part of the story of why like you rarely see people uppercut John is because he just represents the fireball game so heavily that you forget that he even has, you know, the jump option. And I mean, you can count how many times John jumps in a tournament in one hand. So he really pulls it out when he needs it.
That is the mark of an elite Ryu player. If their fireball game is on point. In fact, a lot of people, I think there's so much focus on Ume Shoryu, Ume Shoryu, Ume Shoryu, but to me, the beautiful thing is the Ume Hado.
You gonna coin that?
Yeah, I mean, that to me is the beauty of the game, because we've seen the Ume Shoryu so many times, and it really doesn't follow any logic. It's really a feeling thing.
Right.
But the Hadouken is really a calculated thing, and it's used an extension of his foot. Is this KSK? No, that's is that Kokujin?
I'm not sure.
He either has a big pimple on his cheek or a Japanese flag. I'm going to guess the latter.
It's definitely a Japanese flag.
Yes.
I don't recognize him.
I believe that's Kokujin, the pizza monster, and he does have the Hori fighting edge as well as the t-shirt.
You're right. His opponent I'm also unfamiliar with.
Kokujin was supposed to come down here and handle the Japanese stream with Onuki, but unfortunately Onuki had some family matters to attend to and was unable to attend. So
yeah,
that's a pretty big loss for people that really wanted to see him. I haven't seen him for a long time. He's really been a past champion in years. And another one of those players that are trying to make a comeback in 80.
Yeah, I love to see that. You know, a lot of people, a lot of older players, they didn't really give Street Fighter 4 a chance, but I think as the game kind of starts to get solved a little, and once like the kind of messiness of matchups goes away, it really becomes like a more interesting game. Like me and a couple of my friends talked about this, how we feel like Street Fighter 4 is really aging well. Like, you know,
like a fine wine.
Exactly, and once you understand the matchups a lot more, it really becomes more of an interesting game because you're not like struggling and like it just to figure out how to fight. You're really just getting to the strategy of Street Fighter, which is, you know, why, you know, most people play Street Fighter. So it's cool to see the game evolve and take a more interesting angle, at least I feel like.
I think Marvel is also doing that.
At an accelerated rate, yeah, definitely.
The world is sort of taking up the game. In fact, Nemo, who is a very famous AE player, has switched exclusively over to Marvel.
Yeah, he has a monster Spencer.
Yeah,
He's
and I
really
think
good.
Zach Bennett has also switched. So a lot of people are migrating over to AE. Those that have perhaps maybe a sense of ennui and they know the game inside out, they want to find something new. So the game really works in tandem with each other.
Kokujin playing versus OCR Mike D. Kokujin, not sure how long he's been playing this game.
He plays quite regularly, but I don't think he's anywhere as skilled as he would be in Third Strike if this game was Third Strike.
Right, of course.
Good bait from OCR, Mike D. Now, is OCR a team? Is that Andy OCR?
No, Andy OCR is just his name from Orange County, but...
Okay. Perhaps Mike D is also from that region.
Maybe. And he is doing a pretty good job with Bison versus Ryu, which is, you know, historically a struggle for Bison.
He just needs to take one more round, Mike D that is, to end the streak of the first player side.
Yeah, it's reached a whole new level. 14.
Oh, that's going to be punished. That's reversal. Interesting stance strong. He's really applying the pressure. Burns the meters for it.
Yeah, I don't think
Beautiful.
burning the meters is a good idea, though. It's really nice to have it to get through the fireballs.
That jab that he's using is really pushes out the hitbox so that it tricks you into thinking that Dictator is close up when he really isn't after wake up. There's a lot of moves for each character that does that.
There are, you're right, yeah. They're sneaky.
He's read 2 of them and gotten the EX head stomp. I think that's like 200 damage. Really painful.
Oh, wow.
Should have went for the real one.
Should have DP'd that.
Yeah. Wow, there you go.
Yeah, there's that EX. It's going to really make Ryu's life harder.
I like Mike's use of the standing strong. I haven't seen that put to use. He's making good mileage of it.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Again, like Kokujin really from Third Strike fame, but he's here to support all his, you know, Japanese players that that he came with.
I wonder if Mago is going to start a trend where people lose their passports in order to get into Jay Wong's house.
Right.
I mean, I've heard stories of how nice it is. I haven't been there myself, but it's like a Willy Wonka factory of the FGC. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely believe it. I haven't been there yet either.
I just might burn my passport.
And there's like a scummier Willy Wonka factory in NorCal, the Fighting Game TV has.
Oh,
saddle
fireball. Good meter building by Ryu in the back.
Yeah, he slowed this match down too, which is I think what he needed to do.
Kokujin is the pizza beast from Third Strike, known for his Dudley.
Yeah, he had a sick Dudley.
Wow!
Yeah, that's one way to do damage.
Just unleashes a level 3 in front of Dictator, defying all Street Fighter logic. Wow, he can punish that with a sweep.
Or
shows it
DP
again.
in range, but yeah, there's a lot of things he can punish that with. You can tell he's a little green to the game, still missing a lot of his basic punishes. He's just trying to bait some action with that focus attack. It's not a very good idea, but
I'm not sure if NorCal has a ramen boom, but everywhere I go, there seems to be a ramen boom, and if the chef is Japanese, they'll wrap that towel around their head.
Oh,
just like Ryu's outfit. Yeah, it's so cool, but when I try it and I look at myself in the mirror, I look like a complete idiot.
Yeah, I look like an idiot in bandanas too, so.
I really envy this ramen making Ryu.
He's doing a lot better.
Oh, breaks focus. Good pun. Double dash. That double dutch. Nice uppercut.
Got him.
He's tried 2 times to go for that. Nice counter hit.
Where he knows that Mike is crouch teching a lot, and he's trying to blow it up.
Again with the focus. This time, wow, okay. Showing that he can do the 1-3.
Oh, that's big.
Ultra. Wow, no.
Didn't see. He is mashing. Mike is mashing out of it.
The recovery on that gets a sweep. That's okay though. That's the best he could have gotten in that situation. And throws him in the corner.
Just a little style before he kills him. So Kokujin actually came back. He you know, didn't look like he had much hope that first round, and Mike just put a lot of offense on him. I think Mike, if he wants to adapt, he's gonna have to go back to really applying a lot of pressure to him.
Oh, that's the well-placed one. The second hit of the scissors kick did not hit, and gets the Japanese reset.
Japanese, nice meaties.
He's really content on pushing him to the core. He's not going for any ambiguous jump-ins.
I feel like the use of the EX Tatsus has really scared Mike in attacking at all.
Right.
So he just ate about 3 or 4 throws that we saw even follow up from the last round.
It's a really good move. The recovery is really small, so even if you do get it blocked, nothing really happens to you. If you get hit out of it, you're airborne, so you can't take that much damage.
Yeah, and the block stun's really light, so it's like a lot of people don't know when you come out of block stun to hit them.
And I believe that move blows up EX Psycho Crusher.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so there's another reason he's using it.
Again, Kokujin really getting greedy with those focus, but it's worked out in his favor.
Yeah, I think it's okay once you've noticed he's lost charge, because I'm assuming like you could just do like crouching medium kick teleport is like you know, his focus punish, but he is
like a little out of range for the throws.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get it now. I expect that he's gonna use his meter to get in on
He's playing it
FDC
safe.
kick.
Wow, that took guts right there. No FADC.
Oh, this is it if he does the full combo. Yep. Kokujin, a really good comeback.
That was a good comeback.
STR Mikey.
It was a good skilled comeback, you know, he fought back from adversity right there. Just filling in for James. He had some problems looking for a drive. I don't know what something, but for about his panel. So
yeah, I believe he has a panel coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be streamed on a separate channel as well. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be really interesting. I think he announced it, so it's going to be basically like him and David analyzing matches with Fnatic. So if you're a Marvel fan and you really want to kind of, you know, get into the mind of Fnatic, that'll be a sick panel to check out.
Not only is
SRK Evo 3, that'll be the channel. And of course 1 and 2 you could check out, you know, SRK Evo 1 and 2.
That would be us,
yeah,
and us in HD.
Right.
Our HD brethren.
And whatever they're playing over there.
The Ultra Champ panel isn't only about Fnatic and Marvel, but really how to come back when you're down 0-2, and he really ran a train on Ray after that.
Right.
So it's about how about the mind games, how he got himself out of that hole and rode that momentum into victory.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. And, you know, it's a shame that Ray couldn't make it this year, but I'm sure he's, you know, practicing and ready for next year, so.
This seems to be Itabashi Zangief in his new Razer sponsor.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The thing with Ultra Chen is, it's sort of like Lewis and Clark. How do they decide who gets to be named first? There must have been some scrap in the middle of the woods between Lewis and Clark, and I expect the same thing happened with Ultra Chen. But Ultra David came on top.
How would it be anything else?
James Chen, Ultra.
James David?
James David.
James David, I like that.
I'm sure that's a name of a famous
I think we should sell that
novelist.
one to him.
I think so.
Yeah.
James David. Oh wait, isn't there some director? David James Cameron? No, am I making something up?
You probably are. It's alright.
James David Cameron. No.
Itabashi's opponent is unbeknownst to me. I'm not sure who he is.
Itabashi is another Japanese player that's participating in multiple titles.
Yes.
He is a renowned Virtua Fighter player, and
BFFs with Fudo.
Right. It's been said that the winner has already been decided for Virtua Fighter. It's going to be Chibita and Fudo, number 2. So it's really a free-for-all for number 3, and Itabashi wins that. But I'm suspecting that some dark horse is going to come out and really maybe not beat Chibita, because he just looks unstoppable and has played the game all his life.
Oh, is Chibita really that unstoppable? Like,
he's played the game since he was in his mother's womb.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think it was an umbilical cord that attached to his mother, but rather a USB cord with a joystick and Virtua Fighter 1.
I still remember Virtua Fighter 1 and 2, man. Those games were wonky.
Oh, Dural gave me nightmares. Well, let's see if he can transfer his success over to Street Fighter.
Yeah, Snafu.
This is going to be a really good match.
Yeah, this guy's good. This is going to be a test of Itabashi's, or Itazan's.
Can he get in?
Yes, his patience and his decision making. He already is trying to look to catch a limb and just make this match a lot easier. There we go.
And here we go.
Nice defense, though, from Snafu. Snafu's really made leaps and bounds since the last time I've seen him play.
Yes.
This whole year, he's really showed that, you know, he's a top player.
Heavy kick. Anti-air.
Really hard for Zangief to beat those limbs, even at max distance when they're whipping. Here we go. This could be the match.
This is hell. When Dalsim is in the corner and can't get out. Nice. That was a punish.
Yeah. That'll work.
He's going to get that, and he's going to be able to switch corners. He's going to do a double teleport and reset the spacing. This is really bad for Itazan, even though he has a life lead. In a positional situation, he's actually behind in terms of the screen's real estate.
Exactly, and how much it costs just to get in. Oh! Great choice.
Any more trades from anything, and Snafu's Dalsim is going to break.
He might look for a standing low kick, versus those...
okay, he's fishing for that.
That's all Zangief can do, though. It's really sad. Oh, he can sweep it, but that's even harder.
This is still a 50-50 match. Wow, just anything. Maybe
one more
even
trade.
Green Hand EX is going to trip him out. But it's going to be really hard to get this final hit.
Yeah, this is going to be so tough.
And Snafu has a super. This is really close, despite the slight discrepancy in life. Oh!
He might try to just run the clock and make him force teleport or something.
Such a daring Yoga Tower in front of Zangief, walking towards you with those menacing strides.
Wow.
Wow! I think if it was not a counter hit, it wouldn't have killed, but Snafu got the counter hit and KOs Zangief.
Yeah, I got the extra damage tacked onto there, and Itazan's going to definitely try to take an aggressive approach in the beginning of the match, where you can basically afford to take all these big risks, but later in the match, he's going to have to settle down. Here we go.
Ilizan is getting in with using Focus Dash, but unfortunately Zangief's dash isn't too good, but it does get him a couple of tiles closer to Dawson, but he's really getting pushed out right here.
Yes, he is.
Wow! Okay, this tells me that Snafu knows this matchup inside and out. There's no way that you could know that that was a punishable thing unless you fought against a good Zangief.
Oh, wow. He
was so good. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
This is big trouble.
Well, like
he just needs to hold up and not get Ultra. Oh, escapes. This is it. He already won with that back jump.
That was the Houdini of slides right there.
Oh, did I see too soon?
It's not over. Oh, wow. Jumping jab.
Punched the mohawk of Zangief.
I'm really surprised that he didn't try to air him. Or, oh, he can't lariat. That's right, because he can't afford the trade.
No, I'm actually in disagreement with this Ultra combo selection. I think Zangief should have Ultra combo too. But let's see how he's going to make it work out for him. Nice. He's going to get a green hand in, and now he's in. This is really bad for Dawson with no meter.
Yeah,
good anti-air.
He's really going to be looking for... Oh, nice. Holy, he could not have wanted that.
That was a really bad teleport. Wow, that's an interesting combo there. Doesn't go for the green hand.
Yeah, green hand just not as worth it as it used to be. Oh,
nice,
man.
Nice. Snafu was on point with his anti-airs. He's going to get a punch for this.
Yep.
Low, heavy punch. That was good.
And he got him.
He's going to block. He's going to be able to block. That's okay. Wow.
That was really smart. Snafu is on point. He's just making all the right choices, and he's getting frustrated.
Dawson would have went for an air teleport, but he just landed with a short kick.
Yeah, it was very advanced technique right there. Great, he's playing so good, man. This is such a frustrating match too, but you're always just a headbutt away from winning.
Exactly. Well, Dawson can play great in 98 seconds, but if you mess up on that 1 second, you can lose the match. So you really have to be on point.
Wow! Max distance, jab SPD, still in the corner. Oh, he just knows. He just knows.
Oh, the Ric Flair chop is going to kill him. No, he gets out.
He got out.
He's going to get out with this. Wow, he puts himself back in the corner.
Oh, and he burned the EX. I don't know how I feel about that. He could have sat on that super. Well, I guess it's going to work out for him.
Wow,
he's pushing
he's going to jump. He's going to die with that. Yeah, there's nothing that Zangief can do.
Snafu, setting him to losers.
Knees may have taken it, but jumping medium kick he was waiting for that.
Yep, and you can hear the MTL guys rooting for him.
MTL is one of those up-and-coming stables that are breeding like these fine horses in not only Snafu, but also his partner in crime, Chai-Ridley.
Oh,
so it's a really...
That's some stallions.
It's a nice thing to look out for. Like, be careful with them. I think a lot of people, when they think of Canada, they may think of Canada Cup, but now MTL has sort of risen, and they're really showing a great showing in their marquee players.
Yeah, I mean, I think of the Canadian Unblockable. The Ryu jumping Tatsu. That one always gets me. I don't know why. All right, so infiltration. I talked to